Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go here in the rain at Gillette Stadium. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Throwing right away, it's Madden. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Now, former Buckeye, Henderson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. I hit that one too well, lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll go with the rookie out of Boise State, Ashton Genty. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Play action now. It's Gino.
Nigga tweaked out, eh?
Nigga
tweaked out, huh? Come on, nigga tweaked out, huh, Twan? Nigga tweaked out, huh, Twan? Man, what? He was down though. That's the thing about he was down at first.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll be getting with Henderson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. A throw on the move is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, score points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
This one to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. May to throw again. Left side, he's got Henry. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third down and 3.
My bad, I was out of there. I heard you say Mike, I had already kind of look. I was going to go get the breeze.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. He's going to have the first down.
Left side of this offensive line, they're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that first down.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no running.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the ball.
Tweaking, bro.
They begin with a third down and 3. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson, and he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, to bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
A little play action with May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down.
The way to get him, crackhead.
A Pro Bowler 4 years running. That is Max Crosby, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. It is third and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Henderson. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal. They'll run with Henderson. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
The tackle made by Ronnie Johnson. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal. At the Raiders.
Henderson. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Wilson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Dylan Lowry, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
This nigga. You ain't fucking no bitch. That's all it says.
Shit. Like,
On the ground, Robert Spillane spills him there.
4 yards from the
On
pitch.
second down, Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch for contact.
And that
I
one's
just dropped my ball.
They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots.
Yeah, so it was 4 for 6.
They made sure that return was not going any farther.
45-yard line.
I know you can grade out.
The throw on first down is May. The pass caught by Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. We'll come up now for second down and 4. May gonna look to throw. He's got his man. Keyshawn Boutte. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Keyshawn Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Burton check.
It's 3rd and 10.
May to the air once more. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Pats extend their lead to 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Lobby now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
That was no ball.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Bowers the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Third and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one is intercepted by Davis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Look at this down for you.
Throwing now is May. Flushed to his left. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On 2nd down, it's May. That is caught.
The dynamic world.
Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On play action, Smith. Now he'll get one out.
I'm talking about he stopped me the whole time.
Go down as an incompletion. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Okay.
From the shotgun, it's Smith.
Yup.
Caught by Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, I'm be gone, son.
Get this one across midfield to the 47-yard
Already.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Hello.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Gentry. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And a critical tackle there. We're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Laube now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Gino now on 1st and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
3rd down, they need 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection.
You gotta kick that, G.
I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. Now, May pull the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's Bird and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. So on 3rd and goal, they run in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Makes the score Patriots 24, Raiders 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And this will work out quite well as he'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. A 2nd down throw for Smith. We're going to set up the screen, but it's broken up, and it's incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
3rd and long. Off the play fake. Smith. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. Smith. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the gun, here's Meg. That one taken in by Douglas. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd and a yard, here's Mays. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through.
And he will get into the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
We'll run the draw with Genty. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed it. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and They just can't make a play. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. Into the hands of Lockett. Complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. For Genty, 56 total TDs in 3 years at Boise State. And a touchdown there, the first of his NFL career.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Into space.
That decision to go for 2 was made from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete.
That's good for Patriots. First down.
Maynard on 1st and 10 has completed to Douglas. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Left side is Henry. And he'll take this one in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Boregas now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. To return, it is Zamir White.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, we go, Salon!
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots, and it's a great start to the season for Mike Vrabel. He gets win 1 as the New England head coach.